This is how I make my Spanish rice.
Diced onion with some cooking oil, and I have here 1.5 cups of white rice. And all we're gonna do is brown that up. We're gonna let it cook. And while we're doing that, letting it cook, should I say, you can go ahead and get your water ready. Just get a pitcher, little measuring cup. Let's see here, we got 1.5 cups. Double that would be 3 cups, 4 cups. 4 cups of water. So this fill, that up, and get it ready. So we have our water ready for when it's time. I went ahead and opened my can of Rotel Mild and drained it. Now we'll come back over here and stir this so that, as you can see, it's getting a little brown. Maybe.
I know that you stir things, not steer things. I'm from Texas. What do you want from me?
I have my heat on. Let's see. What is that? Bad lighting. It's 6. Right between 6 and 6.5. So we're browning. Also, instead of tomato sauce, is what we're going to use today. Even that out. Clean that out of the way. We're going to use caldo de tomate con sabor de pollo. So that's tomato bouillon with chicken flavor. Now, it says on here, where's it at right there? 1 tablespoon equals 1 cube. Dissolve 1 teaspoon of Knorr tomato bouillon with chicken flavor in 1 cup of boiling water. So we used 4 cups of water, so we'll use 4 teaspoons. I used actually 2 tablespoons, so. However, it's really salty, so you want to be careful how much you use of that. This is getting brown. Browned up.
Don't judge my big pile of dishes, and I know I mumble a lot, so it's alright.
Everybody likes a little Cajun onion now and then. So, I think that's brown enough. Look like we put a little soy sauce in our white rice, you know what I'm saying? So now what we're going to do is add our water. Stand back, because if you got it up high, it's going to splish splash. So, we added our water. Stir it up. Slowly. You don't want your water to go over. And let's see. We'll add our seasonings so that can dissolve. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Oh, then I have to switch hands. This is my strong hand, my right hand. So we got that in there. This is what I like to do with this. I cut half of it off. So when you get your little measuring spoon, you can use it to just clear the spoon so you got a better measurement. I think I'll put 3 of these in there. You know what, screw it, I'll put 4. My stuff's usually salty. Plus, I wasn't really filling them all the way up. There's still some room in there. Anyways. So.
Those were actually tablespoons, not teaspoons.
Ooh. Okay. sure it's all dissolved before you start putting other stuff in there. Well, at least I like to. Yep, sometimes you get spillage. So you want to clean it up real quick. This is a damp napkin, not a dry napkin. And this is an electric stovetop, so definitely do not be putting a dry, or damp for that matter, napkin near a gas flame, open flame. Now, we're going to turn it down to about, let's just say, 3.7, like between 3.5 and 4. And we can go ahead and add our can of Rotel. See if I can get this open without slicing my hand off. And I just jiggle it all in there. And slowly stir it in there. Don't want another spill. And I know this has green chilies and tomato and onion. What do I want to add to some more Spanish rice? Some cilantro. So we'll just take the cilantro that I cut up earlier and just sprinkle it. That depends on how much cilantro you like. I like lots of cilantro. I love the way it tastes. And we'll go ahead and save the rest of that for the tostadas. Tostadas. I like to say tostados, but I had a friend correct me. It's tostadas. You know who you are. Anyways, so the lighting in here is bad, I know, but people don't want to replace these bulbs wherever they are back there. You know what, I could do it, but I'm just as lazy as everybody else, so with rice, obviously cook low temperature, and I'll go ahead and turn it down some more, down to probably about 3. And what we're going to do is cover it. I don't think this is going to fit, so I'm not going to waste the lid. And actually, I don't think I have another pan. So anyways, you're going to cover this. I'll figure out what I'm going to cover it with. But if you have a container, you know, a lid that actually goes to your pan, go ahead and do that. And you just leave it alone. Don't stir it, don't do anything. Let all the liquid evaporate. And we'll see what it looks like when it's done. Okay, now I went ahead and covered my rice with aluminum foil. Poked some holes in the top so the steam could escape. And it's been 25 minutes. So let's go ahead and check it. And don't let your water run off your aluminum foil into your grease, your hot grease that you have next to your rice, because then that will happen. Fire safety, kids, okay? I know nothing about it. Let's go ahead and pull that off the heat. And go ahead and stir it all up, because your ingredients will settle on the top. So you can just mix them all back in. And yes, that scared the crap out of me. I'm sure you're all at home laughing now. Ha 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 ha. And I'm sure a couple of y'all called me a dumbass, but that's okay. That's okay too. Oh, this looks good. I'm sure it tastes good too. Looks still a little moist, but it'll dry out a little bit. Oh, that looks good. No, I'll just leave it on there. And on to the hamburger meat. Oh, so yeah, that's how I make my Spanish rice. Yummy.